What's going on, guys? My name is TripC. My wife and I just got back from attending the 11th annual gathering of the Juggalos in Cave in Rock, Illinois. And there's already been a bunch of shit hit TMZ and a bunch of other websites about crowd violence and everything else. So I wanted to touch on that and some of the other stuff that happened and wrote some PowerPoints because I've got a lot of shit to say and a very short amount of time to say it in. So, anybody that's been to the gathering knows that, out of 20,000 people that show up, there are always 20 assholes that'll pay the $150 to get in just to start shit, fuck with the performers, and try to fuck up everybody's good time. Somehow, it seems that these numbers hit about 1 to 2,000 this year that showed up just to fuck with everybody's good time. In my personal opinion, Psychopathic Records did an amazing job handling the crowd and handling all the bullshit that happened. The first day, everything went great. Granted, the night before was a major clusterfuck. We didn't actually end up getting to our campsite until about 10 o'clock in the morning. But the first day was amazing. The riders did great. The whole day was amazing. We had a good night, road rides, and everything else. But the second day, shit started to hit the fan majorly. My band played on second stage at 6 p.m. and these little punk-ass, fake, pussy wannabe bastards from Charlotte, North Carolina decided that since they were fucked up, it was a good idea to load an unopened water bottle into a 3-man water balloon slingshot and sling it 150 feet at second stage. Well, the bottle imploded on my face, and it hurt like a son of a bitch. I blacked out. When I woke up, I couldn't see and was being dragged to the med tent. And I will post pictures for those that want to see. I'm still not going to sue Psychopathic Records like Tila. I think that's taking it a little far. It's not their fault that some little punk-ass fake bitches decided to show up and try to fuck up everything. But as far as the other shit that went down on the second day, there were already people stealing out of other people's tents, raiding people's campsites, fighting people over trivial shit. There were people selling fake drugs. One of my buddies is allergic to aspirin and ended up beating the fuck out of a dude that tried to sell him aspirin, trying to claim it was E. The shit with Tila, I am honestly at a loss for words for. Anybody that reads up on juggalonews.com or any other site knows what was going to happen. They were plotting shit against her a month in advance. She should have just not shown up. She had to have seen it. I think her suing Psychopathic Records over something that a little bunch of punk-ass bitches did is a little out of line. I think that she ought to go through and look at the footage posted up, find out exactly who all threw shit, post pictures of it up on whatever websites, then turn around and file a lawsuit against them or press charges and have them prosecuted. But, in between the shit that happened to my band, the theft, the shit with Tila, and the drama the second day was terrible. I'm seriously, with the shit with what happened to her, embarrassed to call the people that were in that mob throwing bricks, shit, and piss, bottles, glass, rocks, and everything else. I'm embarrassed to call them my family. And I hope that they ended up getting the shit beat out of them over that. That was not fucking called for at all. It even pissed off Twisted. Anybody that was there, Twisted did 7 fucking songs and then left and just played their new album. Wasn't because they wanted us to hear the album. They didn't want to be in there. They were fucking sickened by the shit, just like most of us were. And also, I've got mad fucking respect for Method Man, Redman, and Head PE for calling out the little punk bitches that tried to start shit during the sets. Redman and Method Man actually threw shit back. Jared called the dude out on stage and told him to get the fuck out of the tent. True lows and lets, if you're planning on going to the gathering, you need to rise up and join us against these stupid motherfuckers, because honestly, these people that show up and batter the artists, steal, light shit on fire, they're going to be the reason that the gathering ends up getting fucking tear gassed like the Raven, Arkansas did back in the 90s. Or Psychopathic says, fuck it, we don't want to deal with this anymore and we're not going to do it anymore. So, honestly, next year, if you see someone launch a 2-liter at the stage at one of the artists, or you see someone throw a rock, just like Method Man said, turn around and punch that motherfucker in the face. The final night, whenever we were watching Method Man and Redman's set, some guy standing 10 feet in front of us threw an unopened 2-liter and tried to bounce it off Redman's head. I asked him nicely not to throw shit. He decided to be an asshole, so I broke his fucking nose. He didn't throw anything the rest of the night. All we gotta do is stand up against them and make this shit stop, or they're gonna ruin the gathering for all of us. I've watched the violence at this start getting worse year to year. 2007, the only bad thing that happened at the gathering was the Yin Yang twins getting fucking empty cans and empty bottles thrown at them and getting booed off stage. 2008, they tried to knock Andrew WK out. 2009, well, mainly I was fucked up really bad that year, so I don't remember. But as far as I remember, nothing major happened besides, oh yeah, dead fish and bottles getting thrown at the wrestlers at JCW, which even Corp asked everyone to stop. But honestly, guys, the gathering is about family, having a good time, getting wasted with your homies, meeting people from around the globe, and enjoying a 4-day-long show. Throwing fireworks at the artists. KMK got fireworks thrown at them while they were on stage this year. I'm surprised they finished their set. I wouldn't have blamed them if they fucking walked off. You know, throwing fireworks at the artists, blowing up the porta potties. I mean, really? Are we in 5th grade? Someone threw something that was the equivalent of half a stick of dynamite in one of the porta potties and blew shit everywhere. Trashing the grounds, people going there and seeing just how many rolls they can eat before they fucking overdose and then getting taken to the hospital for having a seizure. This isn't what the fucking gathering's about. And if it stays going like this, we may get lucky if we have one more gathering and it becomes a thing of the past that we never get to see again. My wife and I will go next year if Psychopathic decides they're going to hold it. But this shit keeps up, it ain't worth it. Because it's getting too fucking violent and no one else is stepping up. Lowe's, let's, next year, if you see someone throw something at an artist, knock them the fuck out. Guarantee you, they will not do it again. Because they're not expecting anybody to step to them. The minute you do, they'll realize they fucked up. Anyways, I'm TripC. Check us out, myspace.com/TripC. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys very much. Hope I didn't ramble too much. Have a nice night. Whoop whoop. Also, one more thing before I completely get out of this. Best quote possible to fit this situation. It is the gathering of the juggalos, not the gathering of the assholes. If I wanted to go to a gathering of the assholes, I would have stayed home and went to work for the week. Peace out. Much clown love.